What's up, YouTube? If you don't know me, my name's Eric Lincoln. I quit my job 10 months ago, and I now own a marketing agency. I'm going to show you what it's like to be in the life of a 22-year-old young entrepreneur who's trying to make it, daily habits, stuff like that. Just watch this whole video. It's going to be pretty cool. I have a personal brand on all platforms. You can follow me on TikTok, Instagram, now YouTube. This is my first video, so it's a bit awkward being on this long form style of content rather than like TikTok or Instagram, but I'm giving it my best shot. I just want to start documenting my life and growing that personal brand. So anyways, today on the agenda, we have my morning routine. I'm going to work out. I have a photo shoot coming up today, which is pretty cool. I'm cold calling and we're going to work on marketing, and I'm also making content for my TikTok, Instagram, and everything else. Life really has been, it's been something recently, like just staying busy and being accountable for yourself. Like if you sleep in, you're kind of missing that hour and a half that you could have been using to work, instead of like, whereas when I was working at my 9 to 5, I actually had to show up and I was working for someone else. So I was there from that time to that time. But with your business, you could sleep all day, you could do anything you want all day, and that's the hard part of entrepreneurship, is if you don't really like do any of that stuff, it's hard. So you got to be accountable for yourself. So that being said, I'm just going to get into my morning routine here. I have a whole list of stuff that I do, but I like to clean my space first. That's something that I really think is important. This is my office, by the way. I have a 8-monitor PC set up right there. I think that's going to make me a millionaire one day. I'm hoping I call it on this video and I can refer back to it. But with that being said, yeah, I'm just going to show you guys around and show you my morning routine. All right, I'm back in the kitchen. I'm honestly like, I don't even know how to do this vlog stuff, so I'm just going to put my phone down and just talk, or maybe even carry it with me. I don't know. But yeah, like I said, first thing I like to do is just to get my area clean. It's a little bit cold today. We just got all that wildfire heat from Canada. I live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and you couldn't even really see out your window, and it was like 90 degrees last week. Backstory on me, I started living by myself in September of 2025, so it's been about 10 months now I've been living on my own. It's definitely an adjustment, because financially and just like cleaning the house, like you're responsible for that type of stuff, and if everything's messy in your house, it just kind of gives you like a bad mental state. I feel like you just feel cluttered. So it's important to really just clean up after yourself. I think that like the more you put into stuff like this, like the tedious tasks, the more productive it makes you. And for example, like just by me doing this, I can then come home later and I can feel more productive because I feel like I don't have as much to do, if that makes sense. I'm so not used to this. I keep thinking I have to end the video early, but I keep forgetting that it's like long form content and I can kind of just yap. That's the biggest. Is my camera on? Yeah, it is. That's the biggest thing, is like I could literally just yap all day on this video. I want to start making them like half hour to 40 minutes long until I blow up, maybe cut it back to like 15 minutes. Later this week, I'm actually going to Charleston and Myrtle Beach, so there will be a little bit of a vlog for that as well. So that's the next video. You guys can check it out. But yeah, like I said, this is my first one. I have a second channel too, where I just give you like entrepreneur tips and marketing tips just to kind of grow yourself in your business. It's something where I'm really just trying to grow on social media and just kind of tell people who I am. But yeah, these are my dogs. This is Teddy and this is Daisy in there. Life is pretty good right now. It's hard starting up a startup company by yourself, you know. That's what the hard part is. And I also have TikTok shop on top of that I do a bunch of stuff. So there's a lot in the works right now that I'm trying just to get through real quick. And once that's done, I'm literally like golden. Like I want to scale my agency to like 20 grand a month. That's my plan. And once I do that, I'll be cooking. Like I'm already up to about 2 grand a month, and it's something where if you don't put the work in, you can't get more clients for your business. And as a young entrepreneur, I'm just trying to still figure it out. But day by day, I'm learning more. And the important part, bro, is that you just literally start. Just start. Like, if you don't start, there's no making it. Like, you figure out stuff as you go. When I first started my agency, I didn't know really anything about marketing. But I watched YouTube videos and I just learned through it, honestly. And that's the biggest part, is just learning through it. So now, like 10 months later, I could look back and be like, wow, I know that already. I already did that. So if I had any advice for a young entrepreneur, that's what I'd say, is just to start. That's all. Start up your company. You don't have to quit your 9 to 5 like I did, but I quit my 9 to 5 because I didn't enjoy it. and I wanted something that I could build on my own, no matter the consequence of the debt. I am in some debt right now, but that's going to be fixed once my agency grows, and I know that. So it's going to pay off in the long run. It's kind of one of those situations where like everyone's just staying stagnant, but they're above me right now, and I'm below them financially. But once I scale my agency, it's just going to do numbers. Like it's going to go up while they stay here. So it's kind of like a mathematical equation. I'm sure you've seen it before. It's something that's really important on if you're an entrepreneur, just to learn and be disciplined and kind of just stay locked in to your path in your life. All right, so I got done cleaning. Next step of my routine is I actually weighed myself right before this video as well. I count my calories. It's something that I do just out of spite to watch my diet. I gained a bunch of weight last year just because I was really eating anything. So I started tracking my calories, and I'm also down like 15, 20 pounds. So that's something that's good right now. It's going for me. I'm trying to get big into the gym at the moment. But yeah, that was the second step in my routine, is just to weigh myself, see my progress. And now what I'm going to do is journal, kind of get myself to watch some motivational videos on like reels and whatnot, just to get myself in that mood, just to be like consistent, especially on the days you don't feel like it. It's important to be consistent. And I also journal, and I also read as well. So it's that kind of 3-step process in my morning routine that gets me spiritually like active and gets me ready just to set my day up. It gets me to be able to be an entrepreneur at the highest scale. Because if you can't feed your mind stuff to kind of calm it, it's very hard, because you just don't really want to work, get burned out very easily. So you have to find ways to get around that. The book I'm reading right now is called The Way of the Superior Man. It's something that kind of just, if you're a man, I highly recommend it, because it gets you to be more like masculine. It teaches you a lot about women and just relationships altogether. And I actually journal like right on my phone. There's an app under the App Store. You just get the journal app, and you can journal literally anything. You don't even need to buy a piece of paper at any type of store. Just get the free app, start journaling. You can even put voice notes in there. It's pretty cool. So I'll see you guys in a second. I was gonna do this on my camera today. There was some warning with the battery, so I couldn't use it. So I'm on my iPhone right now. So if you guys need to start somewhere, use your iPhone, not your camera. It's completely free if you have any type of phone. So I just got done doing all of that, and the next thing that I do every morning is hydrate. Like hydrate the shit out of myself. If I don't do this, I feel like horrible the rest of the day. So what I like to do is hydrate. I take my creatine, I take my multivitamin. I have this little water filter right here in my office. Put electrolytes in it and everything. So get yourself hydrated, because it's essential for just feeling good all day. And I'm gonna eat breakfast after that, so I'll see you guys down there. All right, so I finished quote unquote cooking. The meal's kind of odd though. Let me show you some noodles, some Greek yogurt with raw honey and popcorn and hot sauce. And the big thing about this meal is that I just get my macros in, because I just want the body that I want. And I think that if I just keep grinding away at it, I'm going to get there. I lost 20 pounds within the last probably 10 months. I kind of, like I said, ate anything that I wanted to when I first turned like 21. Now I'm 22, and I'm just trying to lock in, especially now that I live on my own. And it's something where like I find enjoyment in that process of doing that. Like a lot of people shed light on how it's so hard and it's hard to get into, but really when you just start to enjoy the process of everything, money, building your body, and just building the dream life that you want, it becomes an addiction. I compare it to almost like Fortnite back in 2017. Like you kind of get addicted to it. It's 2026 now, and I'm building an agency, and it just feels like a video game to me. Like it feels like I'm trying to like level up my life, like I'm playing GTA or something. So that's something that's pretty cool about my life right now. And I really just want to get to the point where I'm financially free one day, where I can just go anywhere I want, live anywhere I want, drive the car I want to, drive the truck I want to. And it's not all about the materialistic things, but there's things like providing for my family so they can do what they want. So no one has to work 9 to 5 jobs, because I've been there. And it's like hell for me, to be honest. It's something that I don't like at all. So yeah, I'm just trying to get to the point where I'm free in all aspects of my life, and I just have a lot of influence on, getting people to be able to be kind of like how I am and benefit their life in a positive way so they can be the best versions of themselves. And speaking of that, I just launched a course with my friend Atid. He's from Toronto, and it was pretty cool. Like we talked about a lot of stuff that could really benefit a lot of people. It's a WAP course that we made. It's actually in the description right now, but it goes over basically everything you need to know about being the best version of yourself and everything that I'm talking about. And it was really cool to make. Like we sat down, it was probably like a 5-hour podcast easily, but it was split into like course videos. So it was pretty cool to talk about. So yeah, if you guys want to check that out, like I said, go in my description. It's like straight sauce on how to be an entrepreneur. But yeah, I'm gonna eat, guys, and then I'm gonna go get this workout in. All right, boys, I'm about to hit my workout right now. It's chest day today. I have a whole home gym. I have a Smith machine over there. I have a power tower, an Olympic sized bench. I'm training boxing right now a little bit here and there just for some cardio. And yeah, overall, I have really everything I need down here. And I think that getting in shape is the most important thing above even finances and money. And, you know, just being the best version of yourself starts in here for your mental health and everything. So if you're looking for a reason to kind of get out of your bed, or say you're depressed or something like that, it all starts literally in the gym. So start hitting workouts. I'm a big believer in that. It's also like 11 a.m. right now. I forgot to mention I have a photo shoot at 1 o'clock, so I have to leave by 12:45. So this is going to be a kind of a quick workout. As an entrepreneur, it's important to like be able to follow a schedule and to not really be like OCD about it, but just to follow it in a way where you can do multiple things at once every single day, so you could always adjust your schedule. I use Google Calendar. All right, boys, I'm back with the microphone. I'm just gonna kind of use this as a ranting session right now, just kind of while I stretch and work out. Edit this clip, I'm just gonna say a lot. So a little bit about me, just for an update for you guys, is I actually went to high school in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, lived here all my life, and I eventually didn't want to go to college, but I ended up going just because I didn't know what else to do. And I actually graduated with a bachelor's degree in accounting. I worked at a few banks. You know, I had a few jobs in college. So I was balancing like 2 40-hour-a-week jobs with college and a full-time job. And it just got really tiring. So in college, I learned how to use a lot of AI. And disclaimer, no, I did not cheat with AI because I don't want anything taken away. But I did not cheat with AI, but I learned how to use it. So then I started my marketing agency here 10 months ago. And that was huge because I kind of put in what I learned from my jobs that I had and the AI that I was using in college. And I just formed a marketing agency because I did TikTok Shop in college as well. So I knew a lot about marketing. So I kind of just like stemmed myself into that. And now I'm at a point where like, you know, the setup of the agency's done. It's called Aura Marketing. The setup's like done, but now it's about scaling, and that's the hard part. So that's what I'm stuck on right now, and it's about just growing from like $2,000 a month in revenue to, let's say, you know, 20 grand, 30 grand, 40 grand. That's where I want to get to. I definitely want to get out of Pittsburgh. In Pittsburgh, there's a lot of like no opportunity type of things. Like it's all just blue collar work, and I just want to get out and just go find opportunity. Right now I have 2 dogs, 2 cats, a girlfriend, hopefully fiance pretty soon, and it's at a point now where I just want to keep growing and growing and growing, growing myself and being able to just have freedom like I mentioned earlier. So like I said, a lot of it starts right here, like just in the gym and just doing stuff for yourself, when a lot of people just honestly don't.
I won't tell on the bros with immunity. Can't beat them, that shit ain't gon' ruin me. I'm the only one now let out do me. I got hoes by the crew tryna do me. My life like a movie, get hit in the water. Don't got put in no work, guys in order. This shit ain't got serious, the meetings come plural. I'm living by morals, we swiping and keeping no word. Explorer, I'm young and I'm turned, I got pictures galore. My baby mom will cost 250, I'm sturdy. Got 5 million cash, and kids.
Guys, I'm on my walk right now. Honestly, that's like take a couple blocks, maybe like a half mile just to wrap up my workout. Nice day out today. All right, so I just got done working out here. It's definitely been a little bit of a busy day so far. Just really tight on my schedule, but it's not stopping me at all. I'm gonna hurry up, get a shower here. I have about 15 minutes to leave, get to the photo shoot. This is my camera I was supposed to be shooting on too today, but I think it was 1 battery and I just saved it for the photo shoot. So hopefully we can get some more batteries in soon. Overall though, today, like, my goal is to go throughout my day, and even if it's busy, just don't stress about it. Just kind of say that, you know, we got it and get through it. So that's something that is good about being entrepreneurs. You do make your own schedule, but it could still be busy. But again, you make your own schedule. Like, it's better for me right now to be doing this than to be working for someone else and just not enjoying my time. I enjoy my day so far, and I didn't even get to work yet, even though, you know, everything I'm doing right now feels like some type of work, but I'm doing it for myself, and that's what matters. One thing about me working out, it's like, I'm not satisfied with my body, but I'm glad where it's at. I'm eating well. I'm doing everything I need to be doing, but like, I still have this little bit of like, I don't want to say fat, but just a little bit of something left over that I'm still just trying to get to the perfect body. I feel like that's something that's good and bad, because you're always striving for what you want better and not grateful for what you do have. So I look at it both ways, but I feel like if I just keep up the habits that I've been showing you guys today already, it's going to pay off, especially with my business. And I haven't even gone to that part yet. So you guys will actually get to see me driving my photo shoot. I'm doing a little bit of like talking in there just to drop some game and shit. So we'll see what happens. All right, so we're on the way to the photo shoot. And honestly, this is just one of those things where I just want to really rant about entrepreneurship and answer really just all of the questions that you guys might have. If you have any, by the way, drop them in the comments. But I just want to tell you guys why I got into entrepreneurship and why I work for myself and why I do what I do. And even though it might seem corny to a lot of people, even though it might seem like, you know, I'm not normal per se, or if you're trying to be an entrepreneur, you might not be considered normal. It is simply because I just want to do what everyone else doesn't do. And I want to be able to say that I did it by myself. And I feel like there's a lot more upside to that. Like, let's say, for example, I just went and worked a 9-to-5 job and I did the easy route. The things in my life that I have right now might not be there. My happiness might not be there. I kind of value my happiness more than a lot of things in the world, even more than money right now. Because I've been at a place where I value money more and I just wasn't happy at all. And I feel like that's how a lot of people are. Like, they kind of just, you know, they say everything about having a job and they complain about it, but they don't do anything about it. And I feel like that's really where you need to wake up and tell yourself, if that's you, you need to tell yourself to like wake up and do your own thing. Like, you have free will. You literally drive across the country tomorrow if it was your decision. And I use that analogy a lot because it's true. Like, you're not stuck to a job. You're not in jail. You're not forced to be there. Yeah, money's a factor. You might have to pay the bills, but there's other ways of paying the bills. And if you quit your job, 40 hours a week frees up, you're not just doing nothing 40 hours a week unless you're a bum. So like, be disciplined, and that's really all I have to say. Just be disciplined and do your own thing, and eventually if you try hard enough, you will make it, and if you're smart enough about it. If there's any advice I can give to someone that's in a 40-hour a week job that hates it right now, that wants to quit and kind of do their own thing, it's that you either quit right now if it's absolutely horrible, or you work the 9-to-5, then the 5-to-9 until the 5-to-9 can make you quit the 9-to-5. That's a smart way to do it. I didn't do that. I just went for it. I got into some debt over it, but I'm starting to catch up now and it's paying off. I just feel like if you're an entrepreneur and you own a bunch of stuff compared to someone who has a 40-hour a week job, it is like exponential on how much more you can make and how much more time you can have available. Like, you could actually be free. You're not going to be free just having a 40-hour a week job. I'm sorry. And a lot of people out there are going to disagree with me about this. And I know I've been talking about this topic a lot, but it's just what I strive for, and it's why I do what I do. So I just wanted to tell you guys why I do that. And there's some updates here after the photo shoot that, you know, I definitely want to update you guys with what's coming up. Obviously, I just started this YouTube channel. I have the second channel. I'm going to be very much more consistent on TikTok, Instagram, and I really just want to start treating this stuff like, again, I'm stepping into those shoes. Right now, I'm stopping at a gas station, and then we're going to be stopping also at the photo shoot, doing the photo shoot, coming back, and we're going to be doing some cold calling. And to add on to that, I have a Kia Sportage, by the way. It's nothing really impressive, but I'm still going to flex it because one day I'm going to look back on this video and I'll be flexing something a lot nicer than this. So I'm just going to point my camera. All right, so I just went and got a coffee. I got this Starbucks coffee. It's low-key unhealthy as hell, but we're going to go with it for today because caffeine is what keeps me going. Now we're on the way to the photo shoot. All right, so I just left the photo shoot. It went pretty well. I'm getting back now at 2:45, 3 o'clock. I have another meeting over Zoom. So definitely a tight schedule today. Every Monday is really tight, but what can you do about it? I mean, it's something that is really good that it's busy. So it's blessed to be busy, really. But now I'm just gonna go back, hop right into my other meeting, and I'm gonna talk to you guys a little bit more about what I do in depth, finally getting to work. There's some days where I'm not able to even get to work until 2 p.m. just because I have stuff going on like I did today. And a lot of it comes from, you know, just meetings I have with clients. A lot of it comes from some of the stuff I do, like working out. And that's the beauty of being able to make your own schedule. You're able to take off really whenever you want, even though you shouldn't a lot. And you can just have a balance with your life. That's what I like about it. Just got home, got the ball with my 2 dogs. Daisy is obsessed with the ball. But yeah, I have about 5 minutes till this meeting, so just preparing for that. Just gonna go up in my office and yeah, just I think it's about like a website today I'm doing. I'm not closing anybody today, but I'm hoping to at least schedule a few meetings. I basically cold call all around the United States until I find businesses that need marketing, and I basically close them and do the work. So that's what this one's about. It's already closed, and I'm just updating their website today and their social media profiles. So that's about all I have to do today. All right, here I'm in my office. My workday literally starts at 3 p.m. sometimes, which is crazy. Technically, I already worked at the photo shoot, but it's just kind of crazy how like my actual work starts at like, I'm not even really working on my marketing work until like 5:30 today. Then I do TikToks after that. So this is what the cost is, guys. Like taking you through the life of a young entrepreneur, it just never stops. Like you're working long hours, but you get breaks in between and you work for yourself, so it's not too bad. But you're not working a traditional 9 to 5 where at 5 o'clock you just get off. It's not like that. Like building a company is hard. It's really hard, and you have to be the right person to do. You have to be the best version of yourself to do it. But if you're not, I wouldn't recommend it. I would just recommend working a job. It's not saying that you're like a bad person or anything, but this is really what it takes. So keep that in mind if you're trying to start your own business, because it's not easy. Like today, I woke up around 8:30 and I'm working all the way until about 10:30, possibly, if I don't get done early. So keep that in mind. And yeah, it's definitely a grind, but it's worth it in the end. So just as an update, I just got off my meeting. There's a lot of moving parts with every business that I'm with right now. Literally, like this is my Google. My tasks are basically in here, and this is my whole calendar. It's how I keep track of my day along with my notes app on my iPhone. But for each business right now, there's just a lot of moving parts. So it's like essential as an entrepreneur to keep up on all of that. And I'm finding that just as I grow, it's harder and harder to outreach. So I have to make a decision soon on whether like I automate stuff with AI, hire, or cut back some of my client work. All you can really do is just grind. That's what I've learned throughout this whole process, is just jump right in, do the hard work, and it will pay off. So now I'm gonna outreach. I'm gonna try to record as much as I can with me outreaching, maybe doing some cold calls or whatnot. So I might switch over to my camera because it finally is working. All right, I'm hoping you guys can see me okay right there. But it's a different type of, it's a camera instead of my phone, because I'm outreaching on my phone, so I can't use it to record the video. But right now, with my outreach, my system is basically cold calling at the moment for my agency. I don't really run any ads because I don't have the ad spend to spend on that at the moment. So I just cold call around the country. The first part, honestly, is I just outreach, cold DM, cold email for Chasing Discomfort, which is my course I mentioned before. And I outreach also for Aura Marketing with the same thing. So it kind of goes hand in hand. All right, I'm now starting the cold call. Marissa's here too on the first video. So I'm gonna start out by cold calling websites on Google. And as you can see, I am basically just calling these businesses that have no websites at all. So for example, I'd cold call this, and I'm trying to sell them on websites for my marketing agency. So see how it goes. Guarantee you I get it first try, hopefully. We'll see though.
Tom Kelly, sorry to miss your call. Leave me a brief message.
Didn't answer.
Hello?
I was looking for the owner of Lux Pro Cleaning.
Yep, that's him.
Hey man, my name's Eric. I'm not sure if this is relevant to you at all, but do you have 30 seconds?
Is this like, what are you trying to sell me something about?
I'm not trying to sell you on anything. I'm just trying to see if I can make your business better.
Yes, I mean, you're going to try to sell me something further down the line, you know?
30 seconds, that's all I need, man. I just, I'm calling from Aura Marketing, and I seen you didn't have a website on your Google profile. I can get you guaranteed 10 leads a month.
Well, I appreciate the hustle, Bob, but I'm working on a website right now. But keep going, all right?
If you don't mind me asking, how much are you paying for that website?
I mean, I'm currently in the process, so I'm not even, like, paying it. But, like,
So,
yeah. Are you using Lovable?
I am using Lovable, yes, but I can make you a very efficient website that gets you leads. I have proof of it. I have built over 25 websites at the moment and counting. I've guaranteed 10 leads.
That's good, but I love the hustle, bro, but I can't do it right now, you know? I hope you have a great day.
All right, man. See, there's some business owners out there like that basically, like, they're really stern. They think that they know everything. So you have to try to get that out of them. There's just gonna be some people out there that don't want it, especially if they don't have a website up yet. Like, it's not that they don't care about their business, and I don't really get mad about it, but you just keep moving to the next one. That's all you can really do. But you learn from that, and you know, you adjust your scripts on how you can be better next time. I was looking for the owner of Wonder Wash Pressure Washing or Power Washing.
For what?
Hey man, my name's Eric. I'm calling from Aura Marketing. I saw your Google page. See, you didn't have a website. Is there a reason for that?
Yep.
Okay. What is that reason?
Don't want one.
You want me asking why not?
I mind you asking.
Why? Well, man, I'm not trying to, you know, kind of shove this down your throat, but I can guarantee you 10 leads a month with some of the websites I've built in the past. I've helped a lot of businesses out with it.
That's cool.
Yeah, I can see that you're a little bit hesitant on the website. If you don't mind me asking,
I mind you asking. I'm not going to do it.
Okay, so have you tried a website in the past and it failed? Like, is that kind of where the hesitancy is?
Phone call because I have time to waste.
Okay, I mean, I'll keep talking to you. I'm like, why you are against the website? Is it word of mouth that you're getting?
I'm not against the website. It's not my main company. It's not my main income. So.
Well, do you want to make money or not?
No, I don't want to make any money.
How's that logical?
I work off of spirituality. I barter everything I need, and I just manifest my reality. Like, do you know who Neville Goddard is?
I can't say I do.
You should look him up. Imagination creates reality, man.
Okay, this is an interesting one.
Look up Neville Goddard, man. It's super important. It's going to change your life. Imagination creates reality. You know, if you want to go to sleep, you have to pretend to be asleep, and the same is true for everything else in life.
That's interesting, but I just feel like, you know, with the whole company, if you don't have a website, how is any client going to want to book with you? Even if it's not your main company, why wouldn't you want that to succeed?
Ask them, man. They're the one who spends their money with me. I just imagine my reality being better, and it keeps getting better. It's crazy.
Yeah, but even if you have 10 people a month who spend their money with you, if you can get 10 more, why wouldn't you want to go with a website, especially if they only cost like $250?
I don't know. It seems like I just don't have to do it, and I'm just walking the path of God, and wherever He takes me is where I go.
I get you, man. I'm religious myself.
Sometimes I just walk around outside with my eyes closed, and then I end up at the ice cream shop, and you know, so be it.
Hey, I'm religious myself, and I get it, man. Listen. I'm gonna keep it simple. Like, I'm trying to make you money. I've made other people money. I have proof I made other people money through websites, ads. I own a marketing agency basically. So, you know,
that's cool, man.
My goal is to try to explain this to you so that I could get you that type of business. So, you know, if I can guarantee you 10 leads or you don't pay, is that something that you're interested in?
No.
I just don't see where the, you know, hesitancy is about it though. Like, I just feel like
hesitancy. Why do you keep saying I'm hesitant? I'm not. I'm adamant about not being involved and about not needing a website. You're asking me if I need money. No, I don't need money. I'm not very much into money. I'm into trading energy. If you want to do that, we can have a separate conversation where we do Reiki sessions. But other than that, dude, I'm a spiritual guy, man. I walk the path of God. I find the crystals. They bring me what I need. It's all karma, dude. Just put out what I get back. That's it.
all right.
I'm gonna pray that you get a deal on your next phone call. You keep cold calling. I'm gonna pray for you.
Look, man, if I get a deal on my next phone call and you manifested that, I will personally give you a website for free.
Dude, I pray that happens for you. I really do. And I hope you have a good afternoon.
I appreciate it.
A good rest of your week.
All right, man. I'll be praying for you too. I appreciate it.
Neville Goddard, dude. Look him up.
Wait, let me look this up real quick. Neville, is it Neville?
L-E. Goddard.
Got it. Neville Goddard, writer.
Yeah, dude.
I listened to this dude on TikTok before, I think.
Very interesting stuff, man.
Okay. Yeah, man, I own a personal brand too. I'm pretty big on TikTok and Instagram, so maybe I'll share something about this.
What's your personal brand?
Eric Link. ERICLINK.
What are you selling?
I sell all types of stuff. I have a course for motivation and being the best version of yourself. I also own a marketing agency.
Dude, look up Neville Goddard. You're gonna love it, bro.
All right, cool.
All right, good luck. Next deal, incoming deal. Next phone call. Here it goes.
Yes, sir. Feel free to follow me too.
All right, see ya.
All right, my camera shut off because it was hot, but that interaction was actually crazy. I have to call one more company on this vlog right here, and if I get it, I'm actually gonna be super amazed. It might actually be crazy. I'm calling him right back if I get it. I could have pulled, hey Eric, this is Eric on him, because his name is Eric, but I gotta try my best on this one too. So I call him back and say I got a deal, he'll be pumped, I'm sure. Another no answer. These people out in Ohio are nuts, man. I don't know if I'm cold calling Ohio anymore. They weren't lying when people said Ohio was like a crazy area. Another one, no answer. My goal is just to book an appointment with these people. Like, I don't even really want to sell them like right away. It's just getting the appointment, and then I can explain what I can offer them. And I'm really passionate about what I offer too. So, an update, obviously, his manifestation didn't work because I didn't get the lead. He said he wasn't interested and just kind of hung up. So all you can do is keep going though. I only cold called like 10 people. One of them is bound to hit. If I get one of those, it's an extra like $150 a month for me. And if I get 100 more of those, that's 10 grand a month. So that's basically what I'm striving for. And, you know, I'm also selling other services like Google ads, stuff like that. And eventually, once I just get enough clients, I'm just going to be able to be free, how I was talking about at the beginning of the video, along with some other business stuff that I've been doing. But I'll keep you guys updated on that in the next vlogs. But yeah, his manifestation didn't work. I'm going to keep cold calling here until about 6 o'clock. It's 5:30 right now, so I have about a half hour, and we'll see what happens. Finally got a call booked for tomorrow. It was a long time. It took probably about 20 minutes after the last call. I called only 10 people though. I mean, I'd hit on 10%. So I got a call booked. It's very hot in my attic. There's no AC up here at all. So I'm grinding literally, like I'm hungry and I'm grinding because I have no AC up here. Like if I have money, I could fix the AC. Like there's literally sweat on my back, but it's what you have to do. And I'm just gonna keep pushing forward past it until I can be in a spot where I'm comfortable. And once I'm comfortable, I'll still keep going. But that's the hard truth about entrepreneurship though so far. And all I really have to do now is just work on my marketing agency, build that website for that same call I had tomorrow, so it kind of ties in together. And after that, I basically just make all my TikToks and stuff, and that will be my day. But I'll see you guys when I'm starting to work. I'm gonna take a little bit of a break. All right, that wasn't much of a break, but I'm back. I got my fan on upstairs. It's really hot still, but it's cooling down a little bit. I'm here with my cat Thea, who's working with me. Basically what I'm doing right now, to sum it up, is I'm literally just doing what I do with my agency. Like I'm building proposals, websites. I have to do a few things. A lot about my agency is just keeping up with my clients and keeping up with what they need, besides that, it's not too hard. And the great thing is I can work from anywhere with this agency. Like, I've literally been thinking about just going and like getting an RV and just getting Starlink and working like throughout the country. That's literally what I could do with this business model. And there's no upfront cost either. It's all just labor work. So I eventually just want to automate it and automate the whole business, and I will be literally fine. So that's my dream, and I don't think anything's stopping me from getting there. I'm hoping I can look back on this video in 2 or 3 years and see where I started at. But if I just keep doing what I'm doing, I'll potentially be very wealthy. It's just I have to grow the company the right way. Or I could exit it too. That would make a lot more sense too, is exit it for a large amount of money and get into more business and hopefully grow my personal brand at the same time. I'm still working. It's about 8:30 right now, and I have the Pirate game on, so I'm from Pittsburgh, so I support them. And then I just finished doing a menu design. I had to build a proposal, and this whole packet right here is what I came up with. I had to do a menu design, and I had to figure out what to charge, and I had to figure out my margins. So there's a lot that goes into this stuff. It's 9 o'clock, and I still haven't made any of my TikToks yet, and I'm honestly just grinding today. Like, this is a good video to make this because it's one of those days where I probably started working at like what, this morning. I started recording this vlog around, I want to say 8:45. So yeah, it's pushing 12 and a half hours at this point. But I'm pushing through it until the work's done. I mean, it's going to get done one way or another, and I'm enjoying it. So I'm just about to put on a little bit of music, watch this game, and it's really all you can do. I enjoy the process, and that's how you have to be too. Just enjoy the process, especially if you're working for yourself. You know, I might have an off day one day this week, so I might get to enjoy myself, but today I'm working because the work needs done. Boys, it is 10:36 at night. And now, honestly, I put in a lot of work today. You know, I got this last website I still have to build. It's just life as an entrepreneur when you're young. It just goes to show. Like in this video, I hope that's one thing that I showed you, was that being an entrepreneur is not easy, especially at a young age. You have to have the drive to do it. And I do personally, but a lot of people out there don't, and it's okay. I just think that this is the reality of it. For me personally, I actually find it fun, and I find it more interesting than building something at a 9-to-5 job. I know I talk about 9-to-5 jobs a lot, just kind of the introduction of what I'm thinking. Like, I just talked about that in the first video, whereas, you know, the next video is coming up. I'll be going over updates, just daily life. Really just want to start documenting myself, put myself out there. Because if you have a personal brand, one, it makes you successful, and two, I just want to have influence. Like, I don't know if it's toxic to think this way, but I feel like I have a good mind. Like, I feel like I think the right way about a bunch of stuff, and I just want to put it out there and be able to help people. That's why I even made the course. Like, a lot of people right now, they don't understand what I'm doing because they don't know how, but if they knew how and they had the mindset to do it, it would be so easy for them. And I taught myself. It took a lot of trial and error, but I'm at a point now in my agency where I'm able to work all day. When I first started, it wasn't that way. I didn't even know what to do. I was sitting there like just at my desk bored. Now it's just nonstop work, and I can see it growing. Like 10 months, actually probably like 8 months ago, I was kind of sitting here, and I'm even looking at the work right now. Like, I have my work schedule in front of me with the stuff that I have to do with all my quote unquote assignments, and it's like double or triple, maybe even 4 times what it was back then. So it's picking up for sure. Along with the cold calling and stuff, just a lot of work.
In the latest of trends, stranded in this land of the antiquated ways that I'm in, standing in a state of revenge, seeking a way to defend reputations because the names are actually greater than them. Life is a trip, you can't predict the random way that it ends. Bullets travel straight through the skin like...
All right, guys, that about wraps up this video. I've been working all day since like 8:30. To summarize today, what I did was did my morning routine, went to the gym, did a photo shoot, got on a meeting, outreach and cold called. I got 1 appointment set for tomorrow, so hopefully I close that. Did all my marketing work. I made TikToks, and I'm gonna do it all again tomorrow. Like, I love doing it. I work from 8:30 a.m. to 11:30 p.m. honestly straight. The process is being made right now for me to get to where I want to be, and I'm just documenting it. Now I can look back on the whole day. It's pretty cool, this vlogging thing. It's my first time doing it. I got recommended that I do it by somebody. So I'm just trying it. And I think that if I just keep doing it, I'm going to eventually blow up. It's crazy because, you know, I'm going to have to edit this tomorrow. And I'm going to have to do all like the YouTube stuff, which I'm not used to. Because I usually do TikTok, Instagram, and all of that. But it's definitely been a ride. Like I feel like I'm connecting with whoever is in the audience. Like I feel like I'm really connecting with you guys already, even though you haven't even seen this yet. To summarize it though, being an entrepreneur is different than you think. It's long hours. A lot of people just see the sports cars. A lot of people see the success, which I didn't even get to yet. And I'm still putting in the work. But a lot of people just see the materialistic stuff and they don't see the long hours put behind it. And if you're thinking about becoming an entrepreneur, get ready because it's going to happen. Whether you run a landscaping business, a marketing agency, or a random business that I can't even name, it's going to happen. So be ready because you're the one that pays people. You don't get paid, which is a plus and a con. What is that again? Pros and cons. It's a pro and a con, I meant to say. So yeah, I'm just in my office right now, just kind of reflecting. I'm about to meditate before I go to sleep, journal a little bit, and head to sleep. Wake up at 7 a.m. tomorrow and do the whole thing all over again. I have, I think, like 4 or 5 meetings. The next video I'll see you guys in, going to Myrtle Beach. So I'm going to vlog that whole trip, vlog some of the work I'm doing down there, vlog some of the clips I'm getting, and it's going to be pretty fun. But yeah, overall, this whole video is fun. Just make sure you go like, subscribe, follow me on all of my socials. On Instagram, it's @RealEricLink. TikTok's @EricLink. And you can find me really anywhere. So follow along the journey for me being an entrepreneur. Follow along to see my success. And I hope I motivate all you guys out there to be someone who you want to be. And I hope that you're not doing something you don't want to do. If you are, strive to work towards who you do want to be. That's the best advice that I have for you. Don't settle for less. But I will see you in the next video.